Hello and welcome to Team 5's presentation on sustainable operations for salad production at Riverview Hospital in Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada. Our team members are myself, Ashley, AHMED, Nebai, Paul, and Ose. The Riverview Hospital is within the unceded territory of the Coquitlam First Nation. We sincerely express our gratitude for the opportunity to meet, learn, study, teach, and write on these lands. Our presentation will begin with an introduction to the hospital and the current operational challenges, then a look at the supply chain functions and current processes. Then we will shift into our proposed process improvements with the sustainability and ESG analysis, improvement metrics, and key takeaways. The Riverview Hospital, located in Coquitlam, is situated on a 1,000-acre colony farm. It ran from 1904 to its closure in 2012, and then it reopened in 2021 as a mental health care facility, providing care for 105 inpatients. Some of the operational challenges faced include climate change, infection control, cost control, waste management, and contingency planning. Looking at the general flow of the supply chain, it all begins with produce farms, wholesalers, and the suppliers of packaging materials. Once all the above have come together at a distribution company, the goods are then stored until a weekly purchase order is placed by the Riverview Hospital to have the required produce delivered. Once the produce arrives at the hospital, it is allocated based on rotating menus set by dietitians based on an individual patient case basis. Several times a day, meals are prepared and delivered to the patient's bedside and then recollected to dispose of any waste.
The purpose of emphasizing safety, cost effectiveness, and ESG are factors in hospital food production and delivery is explained in this slide. Let's go over the main ideas that the clever pattern conveys. On the top, a key component of patient outcomes is safe, healthy food meals. Providing safe and wholesome meals has a direct impact on recovery rates, patient satisfaction with the healthcare services, and general well-being. It's not simply about providing for basic needs. This emphasizes how important a wholesome diet is to medical care. On the right, in institutions that get public funding, cost effectiveness is crucial. Resources are frequently limited in hospitals. Process optimization in the hospital kitchen guarantees effective use of resources, freeing up funds for medical care and other services. From bottom to right, sustainability and waste reduction complement global objectives. The hospital needs to practice environmental stewardship, aligning food system with sustainability programs, aids in the accomplishment of more general ESG goals. It lowers carbon footprint and meets some of the sustainable development goals of the UN. On the left bottom, the hospital can concentrate on food safety by concentrating on this process. Errors and contaminations are less likely when the food supply chain is streamlined. The hospital improves food quality. It guarantees adherence to safety regulation by concentrating on systemized procedures. On the left, due to the labor-intensive nature of food production, efficiency improvements are significant. Food services need many workers, so any efficiency gains, such automation or waste reduction, can save a lot of money and time. Meanwhile, they increase employee productivity. This initiative creates a win-win-win situation. The hospital guarantees improved patient outcomes, financial sustainability, and environmental accountability by tackling safety, cost, and ESG goals together. This is an outline of present hospital food services procedure, divided into 5 separate steps. We start with step 1, delivery of ingredients and supplies. Receiving and overseeing the delivery of ingredients and supplies mark the start of the procedure. This step is essential to guarantee that there are safe, fresh, and high-quality items available for meal preparation. And step 2, food preparation. The ingredients are turned into meals to satisfy patient demands. This entails preparing meals, portioning them, and following safety and dietary guidelines. And step 3, meal distribution. Patients receive their meals after they are prepared. Here, prompt delivery is crucial to preserving preserving food quality and ensuring patient happiness. And step 4, following meal consumption. The focus switches to cleanup tasks to uphold hygienic standards. This entails gathering trays, handling leftover food, sorting compost from recyclable and landfill, and making sure everything is clean. And step 5, feedback collection is the last phase. We ask patients or employees for their opinions. This step aids in evaluating the caliber of the food and services, pinpointing areas in need of development, and modifying the procedure as necessary. Why is this process important? Every one of these actions helps to ensure that meals are delivered in a format that is safe, nourishing, and satisfying while preserving operational effectiveness and security. It offers a structure for locating deficiencies or places where advancement could have a big impact. This organized flow supports three general objectives: cost effectiveness, patient happiness, and the previously mentioned ESG commitment. The main elements of our CIVOC analysis are depicted in this slide. There's plenty of detail, but the main takeaway is the number of suppliers, steps, and customers that are implicated in what at first sight seems to be a simple process, making a salad. Our first process map offers visual clues of the performance indicators and possible inefficiencies in this process. First, let's look at the important performance indicators. While we have a capacity of 0.5 meals per minute, we are presently producing at just under 80% of that. Only 78.45 of our capacity is used, with a cycle time of 2.55 minutes for each salad. These metrics will give us a comparison point when we implement our improvements. The process maps help us identify addressable inefficiencies and wasteful activities, which are indicated by the red backdrop.
Now, let me walk you through our proposal for improving the process. First, we'll restart on-site farming, and for that, we will hire 2 part-time farm supervisors to manage a vegetable growing operation on nearly 1,000 acres of hospital land. This farm will provide all our salad supply for 120 days each year, with unsuitable produce excluded to minimize waste. Next, we will bring in machines to automate washing and chopping vegetables, saving time and effort. And then, to keep things fresh, we will eliminate fridge storage. Everything will go straight from the farm to the kitchen for immediate use. Then, we are also proposing to switch to a 100% compostable plates, covers, and cutlery. While the cost is slightly higher, it aligns with our sustainability goals. To close the loop, we will establish a on-site composting operation for all food and material waste. Nothing will go to the landfill. Finally, we will transition to electronic recording of patient feedback, ensuring dietitians have timely, detailed information to better meet patient needs. This plan not only improves efficiency, but also supports sustainability and enhances patient care. Now, let's take a closer look at the key adjustments we're proposing. For volume, currently we prepare 100 salads a day with a capacity of 127. By slightly increasing this capacity by 3, we will be able to offer staff meals without adding any extra labor or fixed cost. For the variety, our menu includes 10 special diets. By expanding these to 15, we will provide more flexibility for our kitchen staff and free up time to efficiently handle dietary needs. For the demand, it is stable at 100 salads daily with minor fluctuations of plus or minus 5, and this remains unchanged, so there is no significant impact expected in this area. For the visibility, right now visibility is minimal as an on-site operation, but by introducing a feedback app, we will give dietitians detailed insights to enhance patient satisfaction and improve the quality of data collected. These are straightforward yet powerful improvements aimed at boosting both our operational efficiency and the quality of our service. Here is a summary of the key metrics from our revised process. First, we have reduced process time by 38 minutes, cutting it down by 15%. Water use has been slashed by 55%. Kitchen time is now 10 minutes shorter, a 10% reduction. Disposal time has dropped by 10 minutes, a 40% improvement. Reporting time has been reduced by 50 minutes, or 25%. We have completely eliminated paper use and plastic recycling, cutting them by 100%. Most impressively, we have achieved a 100% reduction in food waste. This is reflected in our updated process diagram, where we remove unnecessary steps that consume most of the time. As a result, the theoretical process has dropped significantly, from 217 minutes to just 150 minutes. These changes not only save time, but also promote sustainability and efficiency across the board.
Let's review some metrics that show what improvements our initiatives will create. We'll create 2 full-time equivalent agricultural jobs and annually teach at least 5 patients to learn new marketable life skills that will help them to earn a living when they leave the facility. Those are big wins on their own. But collaterally, we'll earn a 46% reduction in our carbon dioxide equivalent emissions, save $277,000 net present value over the next 5 years. We'll reduce our wastage of food and packaging to nothing at all, 100% reduction. And everything that we waste will go into compost instead of into recycling or landfill, each of which comes with ecological costs.
These days, there is an increasing demand on corporations to go beyond mere profit-making to incorporating sustainability and ethics to their business model as core values. The business community increasingly expects companies to partner with all stakeholders within their sphere of influence to make meaningful contributions to the environment, the society, and have the structure or governance that builds trust in their business. As part of its improvement initiatives, the Riverview Hospital plans to incorporate sustainable and ethical practices in its salad production. Through its on-site farm, it will eliminate the need for refrigeration, thereby taking off the GHG emissions inherent in traditional methods of food delivery. Applying automation technology, the hospital plans to optimally regulate water use in its kitchens. It also intends to institute the use of compostable packaging materials, thereby reducing its contribution to plastic waste in landfills. On the social side, it is hoped that the on-site farm presents an opportunity for hospital patients to get rehabilitated by helping with planting and harvesting activities, a task for which they will receive a little allowance as an incentive. The act of working together is expected to create the atmosphere of community among hospital staff, patients, and their families. On the governance aspect, the hospital intends to put in place policies which enshrine ethical labor practices regarding patients' employment, workplace safety, and equal access to opportunities. It will also adopt the Sustainability Accounting Standards Board (SASB) framework of standards in its operations. Furthermore, by specializing in treatment methods tailored to indigenous patients, the hospital aims to highlight the importance of reconciliation and to honor the ancient traditions of the indigenous people of the land.
Thank you, Ose. It falls to me, Paul, to conclude our presentation by summarizing where we've arrived and to underline some of the financial and other calculations that support our conclusions. We set out in this exercise to optimize production in the hope of reducing financial and environmental costs. We've achieved cash savings with a net present value of $277,000 over a 5-year period. On sustainability, our streamlined processes significantly reduce waste and our carbon footprint. We've achieved a CO2e reduction of 46%, added features which build our community, and contributed to Canada's Indigenous reconciliation. Our nutritional aspirations are a little harder to measure. We sought to improve quality, strengthen infection control, and minimize contamination. These will be measured in the longer term using our new metrics as feedback is gathered from patients and families. We believe that we will make a significant contribution to patient satisfaction, to their safety, and harness nutritional benefits for them. This is the end of our presentation. It's been a pleasure to put this together. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to seeing our results in due course.